Hey there, friends. Nips again. Out here at the other garage today. It is actually a very, very windy day out, and I decided to come over here and do a little bit of plinking indoors. Got a couple of actually a couple new PCPs to try out, and I really didn't want to go out to the range where it's just above freezing right now, so it's not too bad when you're indoors, but outside with the wind, it would have been pretty miserable. So I figured we'd keep it indoors and just shoot 21 yards here. Shouldn't be too much of a challenge for either one of these PCPs, but some shooting's better than no shooting. So first one here we got that we're going to do in this video is my new Norica. This is the Variatus. I don't know. I think that's how they pronounce it. Variatus. Variatus 2.0 BP, which stands for bullpup. And I'll give you a little flyby with it. The lever is open, the mag is out. But this is a really, really nice air gun. So it's a bullpup style. Has a really nice hardwood stock. Does require a fill probe. I'll tell you a little bit more about that a little later. But I do have a buck rail modular suppressor on there. Really, really nice addition to this gun. It's not super loud anyway, but with the suppressor on there, it is virtually silent. So I have this topped off with a really nice Riton. This is the one Conquer 6 to 24 by 50, running at about 10 power right now. Like I said, we're only shooting 21 yards here in the garage. So but there's the other side. Really, really nice. I did mount up a bipod on there. It does have a sling stud, so it's pretty easy to mount a bipod up on there. And I'm starting to grow on these bullpups are starting to grow on me. I've got this one, the Zelos is kind of a bullpup action as well. And then I have the Beeman, what is that? The Flash Pup. And it's really, really, that one's really nice too. So I only have a couple of pellets in here, a couple different kinds of pellets. I have this gun zeroed right now with Crossman Premier hollow points, and it's really impressing me even with those pellets. So we're going to try it with those first. I just did freshly top this guy off. Give you a couple specs on the gun before we get started. It does have a Lothar Walther barrel. I think that's a lot to do with why it's such a laser beam. It has a huge tank. It doesn't look like much, but it is a huge tank. It's 370 cc tank, tons of air. They claim 60 shots in the 22 version, 60 regulated shots. And this does have a regulator. This is a very high-end PCP air gun. So, the price tag reflects that, but it is really, really pretty awesome. So have a nice piece of metal Picatinny rail up here on the top to mount your scope on. The barrel is shrouded in front of the scope mount. What else do we got? Fantastic trigger. I haven't done anything. It's fully adjustable, but I haven't done anything to adjust it. If you go back to my other video where I kind of just did some chronograph readings and stuff with this, I was reading right in about the average of, I think, 11.9 ounces for this guy. So pretty awesome. I have seen a couple of videos where guys were getting them in the single digit ounces. But I think 11 ounces is a pretty awesome trigger. So let's go ahead and get a mag loaded up with the Crossman Premier hollow points first. We'll shoot a couple of groups with this. And then I do have some JTS dead center 16.08s out here. We'll put this to the test at the range. 25 and 50 yards down the road when a decent weather day breaks for me. But for today, I thought it'd be fun just to get out and do something with it. Pretty awesome new addition to the collection. I have the Norica Omnia ZRS, which is their zero recoil system. And that's a pretty awesome gun. And I also have the what's it called? It's their under lever Springer. I can't remember. All right. So one thing, the pellet probe sticks into the place where you put the magazine in. So you got to actually pull back on the cocking knob just a little bit to get that, to be able to stick the magazine in there. And I wonder if they did that so that if you had it cocked, the magazine wouldn't just accidentally fall out if you were walking around in the field or something. It's not a big deal, just something I noticed. I really like having the cocking knob up front there, so you don't have to reach way back here. Their older version had the cocking knob back here, and a lot of the bullpups are like that. Well, let's go ahead and see what we can do. We'll do, so it is a 10-round magazine, so we'll do 2 5-shot groups. Let's go to number 1. Ooh, I wonder if that's a cold bore, because that thing was zeroed really well. No. Somewhere. All right, let me fix that. Good looking group. There we go. So that's 5 shots. I'll go to number 2. Four. That's fine. That's an awesome looking group. All right, so let me circle back around and do one more mag with the hollow points, but I really want to try these JTSs. I've seen guys shooting this with that as well, and it really has done well. I need to get some more of these 1608s. These really shoot good in JTS dead center 1608s. These really shoot good in a lot of my guns. So the time shift and everything, and is really cut into my time to get out and do some plinking. And every time that I do have some free time, we have bad weather. So I must have put in just 9. So this is a nice magazine. The only thing I don't like about it is it does not have a last round hold open. So that is very interesting. And it's a very unusual magazine that is not like any other gun that I've ran across yet anyway, and nobody makes an aftermarket that I've found. All right, so let's go to number 3. Off to the right. Oh, wow. I swear I'm not shooting off to the way off to the right. That was 4 into the same hole. 5 into the same hole. I guess 21 yards is nothing for this gun. All right, let's go to number 4. This trigger is amazing. Ooh, first one, not right in the same hole. Still fantastic. This should be the last one. Awesome, awesome group. So those circles are 1-inch circles, just for the reference. Well, let me tell you a little bit about the the fill probe on this. So just so you guys will know, if you do decide to buy one of these, they do send the fill probe with it, but the fill probe just comes with the threaded end on it. It does not come with a Foster fitting. And if you're an American shooter like me, so these actually, it comes with just, so this is an adapter that I had to buy. So the threads that come with this are what they call BPSS, which is British Parallel Straight, whatever. And so the threads are very similar to 1/8-inch NTP national, or NPT at National Pipe Thread, but they are not exactly the same, and they will not mate up and seal up. More importantly, the BPSS threads are 11 threads per inch, and the NTP threads are 11.5 threads per inch, and they're also tapered, where the British are parallel straight threads, and they just don't seal up. So if you're gonna get one of these, you got to make sure you get that. So Air Venturi does have an adapter that you can get. I have 2 of those now. I got these adapters first, so I just ended up putting it onto an extra fill whip that I had. So that thing is straight onto the fill whip, and I can plug that right onto my little Orc Air tank and fill it right straight off of that. So I'm just loading up one more mag of Crossman Premier Hollow Points, and we'll do a couple more groups and get out of here. It's a really fun gun. It's a very expensive gun, but I can kind of see the appeal. Just absolute laser beam. All right, let's see here. What's that number? 6. This thing has power, so with the 14.3s, this thing was shooting 900 feet per second, 920s in the 920s. Probably could stand to be tuned back just a notch on more on the hammer spring. 3. Four. That's 5. I'm telling you, that's even with these inexpensive pellets, it's shooting really good. ATS's that first group was just unreal. All right, number 7. Ooh, pull that one off to the left a little. Same hole. Wow. That's 3. That's 4. One more. That's 5. Wow, look at that group. I think that's almost as good as the first one I did with the JTSs. So wow, what a fantastic gun. So what else? Something else I was going to tell you guys. Can't think of it right now. I have to wait till next time. But that's pretty awesome. 21 yards is a pretty good stretch for an air gun usually, so it's a pretty good test. I think them JTSs, when we stretch it out to 25 and 50 yards, are still going to really give us some good showing here. But what a nice gun, 920. So, oh, the other thing I was going to tell you, when you get one of these, they ship it from Spain with the lower foot-pound energy of, and it's just a Spanish thing. It's not a European thing. I was a little chastisement about that. So different countries have different rules, but Spain, you're only allowed to go up to so many foot-pounds of energy. So they ship it with a lighter hammer spring, and then they actually include the secondary spring. So if you're in a jurisdiction where it's legal, you can put that one in there, which I have installed it, and now I'm up in the maxed right out. I was sitting at about 950, and I backed it off a little bit, 3/4 of a turn, got me down to about 920. Probably if I backed it off another half a turn or so, I'd be at 890, which is kind of optimal for pellets. But can't argue with those results. So anyway, just thought you guys would like to see this Norica first time out, getting out for real shooting. I did plink it a little bit in the garage, but this is the first time really shooting it at any kind of distance, and I think it's pretty awesome. So thanks, Norica, for sending this over for me to take a look at. Hope you guys liked the video. Till next time, have a great day.